What's up YouTube? It's just the Major back with another video, and yes, you can see from the title below it is part 2 of my previous story time, my first experience with the girl. If you do not know what I'm talking about, go watch my previous video. It's really entertaining. For those who have watched my part 1, here's part 2. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and share. Let's get into this video. So where did we leave off in this story? Oh yeah, the girl, she flashed me with her melons, and I was just standing there just like, and I caught them cute. Okay, yeah, and I caught them cute, right? So then after she said, she grabbed my hand, I think I told you guys this, she had picked me up from where I was sitting, and she had my hands in her hands like this, and she was looking in my eyes, and she was like, you remember when you told me there's nothing to be nervous about? And I'm like, yeah. And then she was like, well, you don't have to be nervous with me. I don't want you. Like, girl, I'm pretty sure any sensible straight woman would like pimp, like, is this dude kind of like, you already have the feminine tendencies. Like, I was already catching the attitude because he was touching me too much. Like, I don't know if she was just horny or desperate or whatever, because bitch, no. So then she grabs me by my neck and then she kissed me. Bitch, I'm fucking traumatized. I'm traumatized because like this bitch just kissed me. Wow. This is great. This is not my first kiss with the girl. It's just the sense of the whole situation at hand, and plus a kiss from a girl. You know, that's kind of, it was like uncomfortable, and her titties was just acting. I'm gay. I'm fucking gay. See, also, if you are ever in a situation, because I've been put in this situation before, you know, but if you're in a situation to where you are uncomfortable with something, you should not feel afraid to speak up and say something about it, you know? And that's how people have certain traumas to this day, because they're afraid to speak up about a situation. But I understand though, because once you're really in a situation, it's not really as easy as saying no, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like you just have to have your own strong willpower at that point, you know? But this day, fuck that shit. We're just gonna ride along with it because we thuggish. So after that sloppy ass traumatizing kiss, now she was like, you have really soft lips. I always had big lips as a child, and I always kept my lips moisturized, because one of my anxiety tics is I will bite my lips. I'll bite the skin off my lips, which is why I always have lip gloss on now, because if I know I have something on my lips, I'm not going to want to bite them, if that makes sense, you know? So, you know, my lips were smooth. My lip gloss at the time was Carmax, so. So, y'all, keep in mind at the time, my mom said I had to be home at 10 o'clock. By this time, it's like 7:25. Keep the time in mind. So she was like, so what you want to do? I can tell you're really nervous. Is there anything I can do to make you nervous? And then she looked down at my pants area. And I'm like, yo, I didn't know what the fuck to say. She pushed me back on the couch thing. And she pushed me back on the windowsill couch thing. Like, you know, I told you she had the built-in couch with the window so you can just look. And then she started rubbing my thighs, and she was looking up at me. Keep my titties still out. So I'm just like, so then I had a mini anxiety attack, bitch. I told her, can I go to the bathroom? And then she was like, yeah, she told me where the bathroom was, blah, blah, blah. And so I went to the bathroom. I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, bitch, what the fuck is your faggot ass finna do now? I was about to cry. Like, I wanted to go home. But it's like, I was in the mindset to where, like, if I didn't go through with it, I feel like she was gonna pick up that I was gay. And my issue was, I did not want anyone to know I was gay. That was the biggest thing, not make this bitch think I'm fucking gay, because that was my thing with everybody. And I wasn't successful, bitch. Other people knew, other people assumed, and, you know, yeah. So I spent about like 5-10 minutes in the fucking in the bathroom. I walk out the bathroom. Okay, she's on her bed, her big ass bed. She put her shirt back on because she left her door open. I left her door open when I went to the bathroom, so you know, I saw it. So I closed the door behind me when I walked in the room. And then she tapped on the bed, on the side of the bed next to her, indicating for me to sit next to her. So I did that. So we start talking. I don't know what we start talking about. And then in the middle of our conversation, she kisses me. I had to go through it because I gave myself a little pep talk in the bathroom. You know, I'm a little thug. I can't let this bitch know that I low-key suck her brother up. Like, we kissing, she into it. Like, her eyes is closed and everything. Like, she has her hands on my face. And then there's me. Bitch, I don't know what the fuck to do. I am so awkward in this situation. Yeah, I swear, I'm looking at this story. I feel like I am so wrong. I am so wrong for this. Y'all might, this is so fucking crazy. So she started feeling on the private part or whatever, and I'm kissing and we kissing. She grabs my hand and she puts it on her breast, right? But she had a shirt, so it was like, I just like slipped up underneath and grab it, feeling on there, whatever and whatnot. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? Let me look at the time. I said, hold on, what time is it? She reached over and she grabbed her phone. She said, oh, it's 8 o'clock. Well, as we start kissing, whatever, I have a plan. My plan is to ride this shit out as far as I can ride it. I ain't talking about her brother, because I can ride that shit pretty good now. Never shit out my house. So I'm like, okay, we gonna ride this shit out for as long as we can until it's time for us to go. One thing about me, I'm a good ass actor, okay? So as we kissing, we went back to kissing. I asked the universe and every ancestor that I had to please speed up this time process. Like, speed up the time, make something happen, like, please, like, work with me. She get on top of me. Now, she's on top of me, so we just, and then she took off her shirt again. But she didn't take off her shirt, like, she didn't sit up and, like, take off her shirt. She was leaned over. And then she took off her shirt. And when she lifted up her shirt, her titties, like, came, and it was like, it hit me in my shit a little bit. And then she told me to take off my sweater, my shirt or whatever. So I did. I have no type of body, bitch. It was nothing sexy. I never had a masculine body. I realized that. I never had like really like muscles and abs and shit like that. I always had like girl thighs and always had I had some type of butt, you know? And I was like, I don't know. I never really had like a boyish body, I would say. And I damn sure do not have no boyish body now. I'm pretty sure everyone who see my body know I don't have a boyish body now. Anyway, back to the story. So she rubbing on my chest or whatever, and then she do the little thumb with my nipple. I stole that from her. Ooh, I do that to my nigga now. It turned on and then it turned off immediately because I realized this bitch she's a bitch. Like, girl is a girl. Like, it's not gonna work. So I had to think quick on my feet. Then a memory. It was like a little flashback or like a little memory or whatever of her brother standing on the bed. Girl, I instantly, but I felt the little jump in the poom poom area. So I was like, boom, I know what to think about, you know? So I started thinking about, I am not shit. If she ever see this is so wrong. I am so sorry. If your brother is seeing this, I never changed my mind. You know, you still look good or whatever. Hey, stop. I'm thinking about her brother in any way possible. I'm having little fantasies. I'm talking about, I had a little scenario where he was cooking in the kitchen. I walked in. I had a long day at work and I see him cook. He made my favorite food, bitch. He had no shirt. He had an apron and he had like the same plaid pajama pants that he was wearing when he was walking down the stairs. And his hair was just like the same way. And he just like looked good, just looked sexy, just over the stove, just cooking for me, just like sexy, just good, and sexy. So then I'm like playing every scenario. Like, I know I'm not the only one who do scenarios in a fucking head, bitch. I swear. I know you be late at night thinking, I be in it. I know I'm not the only one who creates scenarios in their head. Like, even at nighttime before I go to sleep, I could be in pitch black darkness. I could be laughing because I'm cringed in my head. I could be laughing, bitch. I've been damn near got married a couple. I'm married to like 4 or 5 niggas. I be in my scenario shit. Like, come on now. I know I'm not like, please comment down below if you do that shit too. Hashtag scenario. So it's doing what it's doing. It's getting the work done. I'm little man starting to bump and jump, bitch. So then she start feeling it getting hard or whatever. And she was like, I guess you like that. Girl, stop talking to me. You fucking up my shit. And then she take off her pants. And so now her coochie's and everything is out. And then she take off my pants. My pants. Here we go. So then she reaches over me to go to her drawer that I'm laying next to. Titty slides across my face again. She pulls out like, it was like a blue Trojan condom. I know exactly what it was because I have those condoms now. Too much information. Stay safe. I looked at the condom. I looked up at the ceiling. And bitch, my heart was just like, cause I don't know what to do. Like, yo, I look like a whole ass fucking robot in her bed. Like, you would think I'm like, you would just think like, what the fuck is wrong with him? You know? And I don't know why she wasn't noticing that. I don't know why she was seeing past that shit, but oh well. So she slides the condom on my pee-pee. Then she hopped on top. She did that shit with quickness. Keep in mind, all this is going through my head. Like, we known each other for a whole week and we're fucking. And you talking about you have a history with dudes treating you bad, bitch, you giving it up on the first, like, bitch, you the problem too. Then she like, ooh. Pretend this is the bed and this is me laying down. One hand is like right here. The other hand is holding my pee-pee, trying to, you know. So it goes in and she slowly sits down on it. And I'm just like, it felt weird. Like, with every fiber of my being, I am not a penetrator, regardless on if it's gay sex or heterosex. Like, bitch, I am not a person who penetrates. Okay, I am power bottom. I'm a strictly fucking bottom, sweetie. I like to get handled, okay? I don't do the handling, bitch. I'm a trooper. Okay, I have a lot of whole stories to tell you. She is on it, right? And then she puts her hands on my chest and then she started moving back and forth. By this time, since the last time we checked the time has went by. We're going, she gone, or whatever, she gone. I'm thinking about her brother as much as hard as I can. I'm thinking about the most shit that would turn me the fuck on. But it's just the fact that I'm in the moment and I'm trying to like distract myself mentally. It's like, it's going in and out. That's how you know it's not for me. Like, bitch, I was having a whole math test in my head. Like, yo. So then I'm like, she going, like she moans, she making noises and sound. I don't know how the fuck her mom, because everybody in her family was downstairs, keep in mind. And we just up in here in her room just fucking crazy. But we ain't getting no fuck. Let me shut up acting like I was with the shit, bitch, knowing damn well I've been that bed scared. I think that's why girls are so comfortable around me, because a lot of girls got undressed in front of me, not even to be on some flirty shit. But I honestly feel like I've seen more titties than a straight man in his whole life. And I'm only 18. And like, I think, yeah. So then, here's the interesting part. So then she going, I put my hands on her hips to make it look like I was into it or whatever. And she like, at this point, I'm not even looking at her. I'm looking past her, if that makes sense. I haven't blinked for like a cool 3 minutes, bitch. Like, I'm like concentrating. I see her, you know, her figure move her head and she looks at me. So I focus my eyes on her and she just like look at me dead in my eyes and she just started moaning. And her moan face was just like, and I'm just looking at this bitch like, I'm not with it. I'm not with her. This ain't for me. Then she going, whatever. And I'm like, can you check the time? She takes the time. It's 9:45. I didn't like push her because I didn't really push her. I was like, oh shit, I have to go because I have to be I have to be home by 10 o'clock, and I'm trying to go whoop de whoop tomorrow, and if I'm in trouble, I can't go, and it's really important to me or whatever. I made up a whole fucking lie. And I got even her to believe in a fucking lie. Like, I use reverse psychology. Like, I brought it up something. I don't know what the fuck I brought up. Like, what lie did I tell her? So we put on her clothes, and on my clothes, I'm happy as fuck. She was like, are you ready or whatever? And I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm ready or whatever. And then she opened her door, and then we both walked out. So then when we walked out, I tried to get a peek of her brother, but his door was fucking closed, and I was so fucking mad. Only if we were in this situation, fuck going home. My mom gonna have to wait. So we walked down the stairs, and then she went to her mom. Her mom was like, can you take Tristan home or whatever, because he has to be home by 10 o'clock and it's far of a walk. Because from Sierra Vista to my house, and I lived in a gated community, and you have to walk to the gated community, then walk through the gated community to get to my house. So in reality, I would have got home if I walked around like 10:20, 10:30-ish type shit. So her mom was like, yeah, sure, whatever, what you guys were doing up there. And we were like, we're watching a movie or whatever. She asked us what movie did we watch, and we said Lion King, and then we said Wall-E, and then we started talking about the movie type shit to make her mom and me like believe it or whatever. And then I asked her, did you ever watch the movie? Then she started talking. That's how you get parents who are talkative. If you have a talkative parent, ask them a question, because as soon as you ask them a good ass question, ask them 3 questions. Ask them like a good 3 fucking questions. I guarantee you they're gonna forget the topic that you were talking about. They're gonna forget any type of suspicion. They're gonna forget any type. It works, bitch. So as we in the car, her mom is still talking about fucking Lion King and how she was a kid in the 90s and whatever, what she was doing, whatever. I'm in the back seat looking at the window like I'm in a fucking music video, bitch. The gated community I lived in, it was so actually, you had to put your ID and then to tell the address and all that other type of shit. So she dropped me off at the gated community, and I had walked through whatever, and I got home at 10 o'clock on the dot. And then my mom asked me, she was like, oh, you was about to get in trouble, blah, and I was like, yeah, mom, whatever. She was like, oh, it's wrong. It looked like something's wrong. I was like, nothing. It was just a long walk. In reality, bitch, I just had some pussy. She was like, oh, okay, go take a shower or whatever for dinner or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. So I went up there. I took a shower. I looked myself in the mirror. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, I don't want to say I felt disgusted. I felt like, I don't know. I just felt misplaced. Like, I did not feel good at all. Self-esteem wise, like emotionally wise, I didn't feel good at all. A couple days later, she texted me. She was like, hey, do you want to hang out again? I didn't text her back. I don't know. I was just overwhelmed. Like, would you have done the same thing if you were me? I swear, no. Like, no. Like, even from the beginning, I told y'all it was too fast for me. Like, a lot of shit was happening. And no, my gay ass wasn't with it. But that wraps up this story time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you follow my social medias. I have an Instagram at I am Tristan Major. Follow me on Snapchat at aw shit, okay? In other words, bye bye.